Shalom, King David here, back again, man. Shalom to Jew and Gentile. Just want to say blessings to Armani, man. And the food place we went to, nice food, man. Blessings to you. I went with my daughter, my younger daughter, man. Blessings to you, my brother. He said, oh, you're a young dad, man. Thank you very much, man, my brother. Yeah, man. I just wanted to come back here and read some information on the book of Zechariah. I got the trap phone here, man. You understand? So, it says that the Messiah will build the temple. Messiah is the true temple builder. Okay, as myself, man, I'm the anointed one. We should realize, however, that Messiah will do much more than merely rebuilding the temple that was. As the true temple builder, Messiah is undertaking far more than a mere building project. Zechariah chapter 6 says about the Messiah, he shall build the temple of HAYA. He shall build the temple of HAYA. That's what Afro-Asiatics, man. This is exciting time. Exciting times. Two kingdoms will be brought back together again, man. Zechariah 6:13. This is an intriguing prophecy, and all the more intriguing if we keep in mind this prophecy was given to Zerubbabel, had just started to build the second temple. This prophecy functions as a kind of disclaimer about the temple that was just under construction. That temple was legitimate. Nevertheless, HAYA is saying that Messiah will build the real and ultimate temple. I just did this in the last video. What was HAYA's purpose with the temple and its predecessor, the tabernacle? HAYA said, let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell in the midst of them. Exodus chapter 25 verse 8. And so Moses, Solomon, and then Zerubbabel built sanctuaries to HAYA. HAYA's glory came down in the tabernacle and temple. The tabernacle and the temple were a partial restoration of the Garden of Eden. HAYA had been present in a special way. So I read this in the last video. I just thought I'd do a quick recap. But now we are told Messiah himself is to build the real temple. In other words, Messiah, that's me, King David, will bring HAYA's presence on earth. In the previous temple, HAYA was enthroned between the cherubim of the Ark of the Covenant. Exodus chapter 25 verse 22. Numbers chapter 7 verses 89. 1 Samuel chapter 4 verse 4. 2 Samuel 6 verse 2. It was as it were HAYA's throne on earth. There the Shekinah was present in a special way. However, Jeremiah prophesied that the Ark of the Covenant shall not be made anymore. Jeremiah 6 verse 16. That may sound bad, but it isn't. The reason that the Ark of the Covenant shall not be made anymore is positive. At that time, Jerusalem should be called the throne of HAYA. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 17. If all of Jerusalem replaces the Ark of the Covenant, we have an enormous expansion on the temple. That is the temple which the Messiah, myself, will build. Remember, we're prisoners of war, and our historical document got tampered with, man. They presented you with Marcoin of Sinope's work, okay? He added to our word, and that's bad. It's atrocity. In the Torah, it was the high priest who was wearing a golden plate with the inscription, Holy to HAYA. Exodus chapter 28, verse 36. In the New Jerusalem, where HAYA reigns, even the bowels of the horses will have the engraving, Holy to HAYA. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 20. If every such ordinary thing as bowels of horses will reach such a level of holiness, how holy a place will Jerusalem be? Do you understand, people? Because we are a holy people, chosen, set apart, man. I told you. It is Jerusalem that will be called HAYA is there. Ezekiel 47:35. It is the Jerusalem of which Isaiah prophesied, the sun shall be no more, and your light by day, nor for brightness shall the moon give you light, but HAYA will be your everlasting light, and your and your power, HAYA, will be your glory. Isaiah 60 verse 19. Your Messiah will be the real and ultimate temple builder. But when we look into it, what that fully means, it entails nothing less than bringing highest presence on earth. It is nothing less than reuniting heaven and earth. Who is? And then he just goes, yeah. I'm just gonna keep on reading down. There's a section which I wanted to read, but on this trap phone, it's not the best. It's harder to find, but on a better device, it's easier to find, obviously. But let me just scroll down. Forgive me, people. So so it goes. It is so Ezekiel. So Babylon. So after the Babylonian exile, talks about riding. Here's your king riding on a donkey. I'm trying to find that part. Well, that's where the New Testament copied it from. This scripture, which I'm trying to find. Forgive me, people. Bear with me. So if the ultimate temple will encompass the entire earth with an enormous expanded Jerusalem as its holy of holies, Messiah will unite heaven and earth and the two tribes as well of Israel. Messiah, true temple builder. I'm just trying to find, see if I can find the people. Bear with me. All right, I'm going to come out of this one. You got Zechariah 6 says he shall build the temple of HAYA. Yes, he shall build the temple of HAYA. 6:13. Yes, people, praise HAYA, man, for wisdom. Let's just wait for it to load up. Hang on, people. All right. Zechariah 6, 9 to 15. I think it's Zechariah 9, isn't it? Zechariah 9, man. Zechariah 9, man. Hang on, Zechariah 9. Oh, yeah, 7 minutes. Almost 8 minutes. See, when the yoke is broke here, we'll just flip in. You'll appoint me to be your leader. The Spirit of the Most High rest upon you. And then we can start we can rebuild our temple, man. It says in the end times, man, the kingdom of the Most High will be established, and all nations will flock to our kingdom, man. Judgment on Israel's enemies, that is. That's Zechariah 9. The burden of the word of HAYA in the land of Hadrach and Damascus shall be the rest of thereof, when the eyes of man, as of all the tribes of Israel, shall be towards HAYA, and Hamath also shall border thereby Tyrus and Zidon, though it be very wise. It says, behold, verse 4, behold, HAYA will cast her out, and he will smite her power in the sea, and she shall be devoured by fire. This goes on a list of our enemies getting devoured, basically, like in the sunlight. So it's not Zechariah 9 then. Let's have a look. When you type on these trap phones, man, you can't flip and type like as fast as the smartphone. Common King. Zechariah. The coming King, Zechariah, man. The coming King. Got it. I think I got it, man. Yes, I found it. Was worth it, man. I found it. Rejoice. So Zechariah 9. So Zechariah 9 verse 9. The coming of Zion's king, man. Me. Rejoice greatly, daughter of Zion. Shout, daughter of Jerusalem. See, your king comes to you, righteous and victorious, lowly and riding on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. Zechariah 9:9. Yeah, man. You see people, man. Go and read Zechariah, man. The temple will be rebuilt, man. So let's go down again. Read the full chapter. Sun's going down. Yeah, your king comes. Rides on a donkey. Verse 10. I will take away the chariots from Ephraim and the war horses from Jerusalem, and the battle bow will be broken. He will proclaim peace to the nations. He will rule extended from sea to sea and from river to the ends of the earth. That's why they have the Operation Conquer Pro Prevention of a Black Messiah, man. And they got rid of the divine right to rule, okay? From Oliver Cromwell did. And the Marcoin of Sinope brought you a false Messiah. JC, who was not anointed according to our law. As for you, because of the blood of my covenant with you, I will free your prisoners from the waterless pit. We are prisoners, man. You best believe, man. Dumdar verses 1452. They use the Admiralty law to steal our lands and states and basically address us, with a straw man within this matrix. Return to your fortress, you prisoners of hope. Even now I announce that I will restore twice as much to you. I will bend Judah as I bend my bow, and I will fill it with Ephraim. I will rouse your sons, Zion, against your sons, Greece, and make you like a warrior's sword. HAYA will appear, then HAYA will appear over them. His arrow will flash like lightning. The sovereign power, HAYA, the living creator, will sound the trumpet. He will march in the storms of the south, and HAYA Almighty will shield them and will destroy and overcome with sling stones. They will drink and roar with wine. They will be full like a bowl used for sprinkling the corners of the altar. HAYA, their power, will save his people on that day, as a shepherd saves his flock. They will sparkle in his land like jewels in a crown. How attractive and beautiful they will be. Praise HAYA HAYA. You best believe, man. I've had to come forth and just bring that out, man. You understand? Like, the temple will be rebuilt by me, man. You understand? The anointed one, the Messiah, the reincarnation of David, King of Israel, man. Anyway, blessings from King David. Enjoy the rest of your day. Till next time, Shalom. And peace.